the separation between the government and real people is obviously this huge giant fissure where they can speak to each other, laughing and smiling about children being poisoned. I mean, they're that disconnected that somehow, even in their brains, that makes sense. This was open discussions of how to lie, cover this up, not bring it forward. And what kills me, when they were talking about the kids being poisoned in 2014, the first year, they knew it was happening. They're passing back emails with smiley faces. I never would have believed, ever, in the United States, such blatant harm would be done. I'll never trust anyone at government level. How the lies, the spin. We had stuff with Legionella. And because that's not bad enough, CDC comes into the home 6 months later, 6 months, to sit down with our family and proceeds to tell Stephanie just how lucky she is to be alive.
And offered to do?
Nothing. I know several other families that have teens, and I mean teens, 16, 17, 18, 12, 14, all over the place, 10, whose kids are suffering the effects of lead. I know several other adults that are suffering the effects of lead, have lost their jobs, or losing their homes. And this is a whole centerpiece of this population. It's the rest of the 99,000 that's being overlooked. We're being just put out here. We wish you the best of luck. But the wraparound services the state keeps claiming is there for the kids, that doesn't exist either. We will never know, and I'll explain why, the actual life lost. We will never know the actual medical cost on this and the real live human casualties. And this is why they've not studied. They've started to study miscarriages, preterm birth, on babies. We'll never know how many of these babies died in womb because mother was lead poisoned. And that is a huge thing. I mean, I've got my daughters talking about not having kids now. At 16. Vicky's like, I'll adopt because I don't want to give my child lead poisoning if I can get pregnant.